Yeah, sorry about that. If there was a little bit of confusion. I was raising my hand, and I don't know if we were having connection issues or what, but I apologize.
No worries.
So,
I'm going to start the recording here.
okay, great.
Ready. Good afternoon, Whale Coin Talk community. This is the third AMA of today. My name is Noah. I'm with the GymMove project. Representing them is Joanna. Joanna, before we get started, can you give us a bit of background on the team, who they are, and how they got to be in the crypto space today?
So the team is from all over the world. Some are from Australia, some are from America. They have an extensive background in the crypto space, and they just kind of came together to create this project.
Awesome, fantastic. And give us a high-level overview of what GymMove is.
So basically, GymMove is, right now, move to earn tokens are really popular. They're kind of taking over like the play to earn movement, and it's a great way for mass adoption. I mean, everybody needs to get motivated to work out, right? We should all be moving more. We should all be exercising more. So why not get paid to do it? It makes perfect sense.
Fantastic. And what are some, elaborate a bit, what are some ways that people can get paid to move? What does that mean for our audience members that have never heard what pay to move is?
Okay, so there's all different types of ways. Basically, everybody needs to be more physically active, but the majority of us struggle to break out from like the sedentary life. So this solves that problem. There's hundreds of fitness apps out there on the App Store, each trying to solve this fitness challenge. But the challenges that you find remain the same. Lack of motivation, lack of incentives, and the fact that it's lonely and boring. They're just some of the reasons why fitness is a hard thing. So basically, this tries to cover all of them in a broader spectrum and gives you instant gratification. So there's different ways to use it, and there's basically like an NFT watch that you purchase, and there's different types of NFT watches, and you can upgrade, but we can get into that later. There's I don't know, it's really cool. There's a lot of aspects to it. So
okay, so tell us really quick, how does linking one's personal essential data, someone's daily activity to Web3 enable you to bring mass adoption to Web3? How does that work?
Okay, so as far as like linking your personal data, as in like your heart rate and things like that, like your blood pressure, that would be linked to the NFT watch. So you actually have to purchase the NFT watch, and there's different types of watches that you're able to purchase, and then you're able to upgrade them with different types of features. If that makes sense.
And yeah, certainly. And let's jump into the NFTs. Are the NFTs that you guys are minting specifically smartwatches, or are they going to be other NFTs as well?
There's specifically smartwatches, and there is four different types of smartwatches. So basically, there's the N, the Plus, the Pro, and the Pro Max G. So depending on how long you're exercising for, or if you want to like give yourself a boost and get like extra reward tokens, that'll depend on the type of watch that you have.
Got it. And how much is going to be the minting cost for each one of these NFTs respectively?
Let me see. I'm not 100% positive on I don't want to give any information that's incorrect. Like I said,
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I know you're representing the team and speaking for them, so you can go ahead and check with them, and we can move on to some other questions, and we can circle back.
Any questions like that, if I can just DM, or if you have any questions, you can they can go to the chat and ask, because I don't want to give any misinformation.
Yeah, of course, no worries. Yeah. We can move on. Tell us a bit about how the game works.
Okay, so basically, all right. So once you own the smartwatch NFT, you can start working out, and you can participate in the game, and that's when you'll start earning. Now, these types with this type, you can do follow-up game activities like upgrade your smartwatch, unlock features and rewards, repair your smartwatch. There's a fusion smartwatch. You can reset your smartwatch to sell it on the marketplace. You can cash out your tokens, and you can also choose to sell your smartwatch in the in-app marketplace, where other players can acquire the smartwatch and get a head start in the game. So then with the tracking, basically they've developed their own in-app tracker where the user has to manually start and end an activity. So they'll use a GPS, motion sensor, gyroscope, and heart rate, BPM, to acquire and track your activity data. And the beta version in the app will allow 3 activities. So it'll be running, walking, and then cycling still in development. So at the end of the workout, you'll see your heart rate, you'll see the distance, you'll see the speed, you'll see the time, and you'll see your earnings. So you'll be able to see everything right there in your smartwatch.
Okay, so I'm really curious about the earning mechanism, but before we move on to that, you did mention a couple things regarding the smartwatch. What would be some reasons that a user has to repair a smartwatch? I mean, this is not a digital smartwatch, is it?
No, it's an NFT smartwatch, right. And I think it probably just gives you another thing to do with it. Another way to participate, because you can buy like boost packs and all these different things. But that's a question that I'll definitely. I wrote up a bunch of questions that I assumed I would be asked, and that was not one of them. So
it's okay.
I'm usually on the other end of AMAs where I do the asking instead of doing the representing. So this is a new place for me, a new space.
Yeah. So you're usually on my end.
I'm usually on your end, and yeah. So I can DM in a little bit and I can ask that question. But that is a good question. I didn't add that on my list.
It's okay. So you did mention there are 3 different exercises so far, correct?
Right. There's walking, running, and then cycling is in development. Yeah.
Walking, running, and cycling. And can you tell us exactly how athletes are earning by doing these activities? Like, what are they earning? How does the earning mechanism work?
Okay, so there's a couple of things with the earning mechanism. Okay, so basically, with 30 minutes of exercise, you can earn 1 to 3 tokens of GYM. Okay, so then if you have the Plus watch, you can earn 4 to 7 GYM tokens for 40 minutes of exercise. With the Pro, you can earn 8 to 11 GYM tokens in 50 minutes of exercise. And with the Pro Max, you earn 12 to 15 GYM tokens in 60 minutes of exercise. So if you buy the better version of the watch, you're going to earn more of the tokens.
Got it. And you did mention earlier that there are different ways we can upgrade our smartwatch.
Yep.
What are some upgrades that are available to the holders?
Okay, so you can upgrade with stamina. All right, there's basically like 4 features that I would say are unique and inspire you to exercise. And we'll kind of go through those because that gets into that. All right, so one of them is comfort. And with this, the less comfortable you are, the more you actually earn. So you kind of earn comfort points, and the less pieces of GymMove, the more you earn. So then there's also a lucky reward. So you get a comfort reward, then you get a lucky reward. The lucky basically is a range you'll be given. The lucky point decides how much or how little you'll get. Each smartwatch has a lucky point score. Leveling up your smartwatch increases your lucky point score on your watch. So basically, the higher the score, the better the chances to earn more. Each watch has a random of XY GYM tokens earned and the time. So basically, you can see like what you're earning and the amount of time. And the better the watch, the 4 watches go in order, the higher amount of points you're able to earn and then level up. So then also it goes into stamina. So every smartwatch has an expiration date, and as shown by a stamina point. So leveling up increases your watch's stamina point, and that makes your watch last longer. So the better the watch, with the 4 watches being in order, the higher the points you earn, and you're able to level up. Then there's also fusioning, and the fusioning feature, you'll be able to merge 2 smartwatches and create a new and better smartwatch. And then, of course, the leveling up helps you increase the maximum stats of your smartwatch.
Does fusioning require gym tokens?
Yes.
How many tokens?
I do not have the answer for that.
No worries. It's all good. And so you went through the attribute point system. That's pretty clear. Tell us about the various level upgrades.
Okay, so there's, all right. Okay, so I did left this out. You can repair, we're talking about watch repair. You can repair your watch for tokens. Repairing your watch is 30 additional comfort points, and you lose 20 of your GYM tokens. Now, if you purchase 30 additional stamina points, you also lose 20 of your GYM tokens. So in the marketplace, you're going to be able to rent, lease, sell, or buy your NFT smartwatches and your lucky gems. So there's sort of a filter function, and it'll be available in the marketplace and just be really easy to navigate. Now, with that comes these different boxes, and the boxes, I guess that's kind of like, like the fun part of minting NFTs, like I guess the surprise of it. So the boxes, all the parts obtained from the boxes will be used to level up your NFT smartwatch, maximizing your profits. So there's 4 different types of boxes. There's the rare box, and that'll come with a common random drop of 1 to 5 pieces from your smartwatch. There's a rare box, rare random drop, say that 5 times fast, right? Of 4 to 8 pieces from a smartwatch, and a 20% chance to get the boost. So then if you get that boost, you get more of the points and you get more stamina. Then you get the rare box ultra random drop of 9 to 16 pieces from the smartwatch, and a 50% chance to get the boost. So again, that'll give you more of those stamina points. And the rare box extreme random drop of 17 to 30 pieces from the smartwatch, and 1 boost. So,
and how many, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to go, if you wanted to go into like the tokenomics a little bit.
Yeah, no, I definitely wanted to get a high level overview of the tokenomics. I had that listed a bit later in my questions, okay, but if you want to talk about it right now, let's go through it, and then we can circle back to.
That's like the boring stuff. We can go over the more exciting stuff first.
Okay, it's up to you.
Okay.
So tell me how the energy system works.
Okay. So basically, the energy system. So once you've acquired your smartwatch NFT, you'll be able to get daily energy, which will determine the maximum time available for which you can work out and earn. Once your energy is depleted, you will not be able to earn anything, although you can continue to work out. Of course. In the closed beta phase of the app, you'll get 30 energy points on a daily basis, which is basically 30 minutes of workout. So it's 1 energy equals 1 minute. Energy will be given to you in multiple intervals, 10 energy for each GYM that you own for every 8 hours. If you want more energy, you can buy back to have more energy with the price of 20 GYM for every 30. Only one buyback is allowed per day for each GYM that you have. So for an example, if you have one smartwatch and you have 30 energy points a day, 10 of those energy for every 8 hours, and a maximum of 1 energy buyback. If you have 3 smartwatches, you can have 90 energy points a day and 30 energy for every 8 hours, and a maximum of 3 energy buybacks. So basically, the more smartwatches you have, the more energy you have, and the more earning you can have. So,
is there a maximum number of smartwatches that are allowed per wallet?
I do not believe so.
Okay, so you can have as many as you want. And what's the maximum amount of gym tokens that we're able to earn per energy unit?
Well, it looks like you earn 30 per. Let's see, 30 per smartwatch. So, I mean, as many smartwatches as you have, it would just double by 30.
But I meant more so
if I'm understanding it correctly.
Yeah, no. So I meant how many gym tokens can you earn per energy? So you have 30 energy to spend per day. Let's say in this example with one smartwatch. What's the maximum number of gym tokens? What's that?
You're cutting out.
I cut out?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible now. I'm sorry.
Great. So let's say you have one smartwatch and you have 30 energy for that day. What's the maximum number of gym tokens that NFT holder can earn per day?
I am not 100% positive. Let me see. It depends on the watch that you have. It varies by the watch and how long you exercise. So I don't have an exact max of what you can earn per day. It looks like it varies.
No worries. Let's go into a high-level overview of the tokenomics.
Okay.
Let's get that out of the way.
All right. So so there's 0% buy tax, which is really nice. Sell tax is 5%. The supply is 50 million GYM. The tokenomics, the pre-sale is 34%. The liquidity is 17%. The ecosystem app is 45% locked. The team is 3% locked. Pink sale is 1%. There is no KYC at this point, but it is audited.
So the project is audited. That's good. Yes. The 45% that's going into the ecosystem app, what does that entail?
That is something that I would have to ask the team as well.
No worries. Are you guys doing a fair launch, right?
It's being launched on Pink Sale right now. I guess it's a public launch on Pink Sale, and at the time of earlier today when I wrote this, I could tell you what we were at. Hold on 1 second. Okay, at the time of writing this, the soft cap is 150, and right then we were at 477 BNB. So we've exceeded it by a lot.
Got it. And what's the maximum contribution? Yeah, it sounds amazing, especially in this frothy market. What's the maximum contribution per wallet?
Let me see if I have that. I don't have the maximum contribution per wallet. I can ask that as well. I probably should be writing these questions down. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. No worries.
What's like I said, being on this side is new for me, so I apologize.
Yeah, I've been in your shoes before, and I can relate. So don't worry, you're doing great. What is
Okay.
did you guys have a private sale?
No private sale. No.
No private sale. And was there any were there any team tokens allocated at all? Any
Yeah.
seed
So team is 3% and it's locked.
for how long?
I do not have that. Let's see. I have it on two places, and no, it does not tell me how much it was locked. No, the sell tax, the 5%. Let me see, 2% liquidity, 3% marketing rewards. No, I don't have how long it's locked. I'm sorry. Let's see.
Yeah, no worries at all. What are the team's plans for
Okay, the team's plans for what? I'm sorry.
the quest system?
The quest system. Where did you see the quest system?
It's on the white paper.
Okay, let's see.
We can move on to a different question. No
Yeah,
worries.
let's move to a different question because
Yeah.
I don't with all my notes I don't even have anything about the quest system, so my bad. Maybe I'm calling it something else.
Can you tell us about the SocialFi element of the GymMove app?
Well, the SocialFi element is just going to help people basically motivate each other while working out.
Yeah. So what are some ways you guys? Go ahead.
It'll give kind of almost like a social media aspect, so people can, just give each other boosts and motivate each other and give each other positive feedback to help you stay on track and stay motivated when you're trying to meet your fitness goals.
And what are some ways the team is going to try and prevent bad actors? And what I mean by that is, let's say you attach the heart rate meter to a dog or to an animal, and you have the animal run around instead. Or let's say you mint a bunch of NFTs and you sort of have a farm of many people or of multiple people
running their dogs.
Yeah. So well, not just dogs, but just having multiple people or what's that?
Just basically trying to cheat the system.
Correct.
I mean, that's why it only allows a certain amount of, you only get a certain amount of tokens for a certain amount of exercising, and then it caps out. So, I mean, even if you were to do that, it looks like it would be kind of pointless because you would get the same amount of tokens.
Well, you could mint theoretically an infinite number.
Right, if you minted a whole bunch and hooked them up to your dog and walked your dog. I mean, I guess in theory you could do that. That's a good question. I'll ask about that. I don't know.
What I'm curious
to prevent that.
What I'm curious about is how the team is planning to mitigate an overinflation of their token, so that the price remains stable. A lot of these GameFi and play to earn, and I know this is not play to earn, this is kind of move to earn, but a lot of these models, they face the problem of over farming, and the token becomes hyperinflationary. So
it's not sustainable.
Yeah, it's not exactly. It's not sustainable. So does the team have any burn mechanisms, whether they're manual burn mechanisms or in-app burn mechanisms, such as upgrades, skins, I don't know, unique watches, kind of creative ways to keep the token deflationary at all?
I think that's basically what the lucky points are for, and the comfort points and the lucky points help with that a bit. But I don't want to give you an answer that's incorrect. Like I said, I don't want to mislead anybody.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that I'm not an extremely technical person, so I don't want to mislead anybody. But You can definitely ask that in the chat, and I will get it to the right person. Because yeah,
Got it.
you're right. A lot of games are exploited. I mean, my friend just came out with a game, and everything was going awesome, and someone figured out how to exploit it, and they started minting the most expensive, like character, and all of a sudden it caused the entire thing to crash. So you're absolutely right. They have to take those types of steps, and that's something
How
very
many gym
important to think
tokens
about.
does it take to mint one of the? How many gym tokens does it take to mint one of the basic smartwatches?
It looks like okay.
So Joanna,
So,
another question. Oh, go ahead.
oh, okay.
Well, I mean, if you don't have that answer on deck, don't worry. I was curious to know. You said you had a list of questions yourself that you prepared. Is there anything that you had written down that I haven't asked that you want to go over?
Okay, well, so all right. The questions this is all right. So so one of the questions that I had down was, is there a demo? So if you go on the website, there is a video on the main site, and
Mhm.
there's lots of screenshots that will show you how the app works, and the section of videos and the white paper, and you can go check all of that out. Also, how to get started with the smartwatch. So it's really easy.
Yeah.
You download GymMove. You download the GymMove app. Then step 2, you register with an account and sign in. Step 3, you buy your gym B&B on MetaMask or PancakeSwap. Step 4, you purchase your GymMove boxes using your GymMove or B&B, and that's it. You're ready to go. So then, how will the
Okay,
app monitor?
so you can purchase the smartwatches with BNB. You don't actually need the gym token to purchase them.
Oh, you can do it with GYM or B&B. Yep. So
Got
then,
it. And how, did it? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Oh, what were we gonna
No
say?
worries. Go ahead.
Okay.
I was
So
going to ask.
then, oh,
There seems to be a bit of a delay on one of our ends, so don't worry. Just finish up with that stream of thought.
okay. Sorry, it's really stormy where I'm at. So, and Telegram is laggy, so I apologize.
No worries.
All right. So then, how how will the app monitor your BPM, your beats per minute, as we don't actually have a sport watch to monitor it for us? So how will the app do that, and depend on the BPM? So the answer is, you will need to have the watch, and you'll connect it to your wallet through your BPM, and you'll have your rewards with the watch, and that's on Android and an iOS system. So then, of course, is the team doxed? Do they plan to KYC? At this point, the team is not doxed. Contract is audited, and they are not KYC at this point. So, and then another question I had is, what role do the boxes play? So, answer: all the parts obtained from the boxes will be used to level up your NFT smartwatches, maximizing your profits. So, what can you expect from that? So, you can expect the new function exercising together. That's where we are talking about the social aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what marketing plans moving forward? And then in the sell tax, it mentions.
So what are some of the marketing plans moving forward? Tell us about. Yeah.
So some of the marketing plans moving forward. There's an exciting. A lot of this. So a lot of the questions that I asked were translated from another language. So I apologize with.
It's okay.
With some of it. Okay. So all right. So for one thing, the new version of the app is going to be ready in about 15 days max. The most exciting marketing we're going to leave for launch on PancakeSwap, since we want to use it for CMC, and probably we're still going to be coming out on a CEX, and we don't want to inform the name due to the contract because it will have a very powerful marketing with it, and it's already been paid in advance. So basically, it's coming out on a CEX. It's a done deal, but we can't give out all the alpha today.
Got it.
Then okay, and then of course there's going to be all the standard marketing that every token does. Telegram, all the Telegram goodies that everybody does, right? All right, so back to okay, so the roles of the boxes I thought were kind of interesting. So the boxes, all the parts obtained from the boxes will be used to level up your NFT smartwatches, maximizing your profits. So, okay. And then, of course, in the sell tax, it's mentioned a reward system. So that means that you're going to have a reward for holding, or is that a reward for working out? So that's something that I was really curious about. Like, what does that reward go to? Is that a reward for holding it, or is that a reward for working out? That was a question that I really wanted to get answered. And then the marketplace's use. So the marketplace is where users can rent, lease, buy, and sell their NFT smartwatches and their lucky gems. And a simple filter will sort the function, and it's available in the marketplace, and it'll be really easy to navigate, as I mentioned before. And then with the comfort of the watch, so the less comfortable you are shown through the comfort point, the less pieces of the GymMove box you'll earn. So basically, you'll earn less if you're uncomfortable. And then the concept of lucky. So with that, like,
how is our comfortability gauged?
I guess it's probably going to be gauged with your heart rate. I mean, the less comfortable you are, the more you earn, or the less you earn. I mean, that's kind of an interesting concept.
And what are lucky gems?
Okay, so the lucky. So there's a lot here. There's a lot to this. So the concept of lucky. So the reward range will be given to you in lucky points to decide how much or how little you get from each smartwatch in a lucky point system. So leveling up your smartwatch will increase your lucky point score on your watch. The higher the score, the better the chances to earn more. So, and then, as I mentioned, there's the four different types of smartwatches.
So Joanna, I'm gonna give my community members.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna give my community members a chance here to ask questions.
Okay. Okay. Let's go for it.
Cool. Let's start with Mazzy Mike.
Hey Noah, how you doing?
Hey Mike, how are you?
I'm good. Hi Joanna. So
Hi.
You've been awesome, I must say.
You're being too nice. You're being too nice.
I must be honest.
Seriously.
You've done an amazing
job. They asked me to come on yesterday with like 10 minutes notice, literally. And I was like looking at all this information, and I was like, there's no way I can come on with all this information in 10 minutes. So,
I think you've done well, considering.
Thank you.
I think Noah also will agree with me. But I just wanted to drop in and talk a little about what I think. So it's a beautiful thing they are trying to create. It's pretty new, so a lot of people want to cheat the system, and I'm happy. You've also touched a bit about how they are planning to handle security. So I've got a Samsung phone, and I also receive notifications about health and stuffs like that. So it would be also
Yeah,
nice to get something like this. Also, you earn as well as stay healthy and all that. So I just wanted to
absolutely.
drop a bit of an advice. I don't know. It's not going to be a question because it's obviously not what you've written down. So maybe you can take this back to the team. So
Okay.
aside from having to earn rewards based off of the NFTs you are currently holding. They should also look towards, giving daily tax. So there's a cap on how much a person can earn as regards to how well you exercise and all that. But also the benefit of the app will also be getting people to exercise more. And then if people see that, okay, I'm done with earnings today, so I can go and rest, it wouldn't be so nice when it comes to the health benefits related to the app. So if they could, introduce stuffs like in addition to, just exercising and then getting rewards, you also give them tax whereby they can, work out for a certain number of period of time or do this and do that. And you also get to earn some more tokens or maybe even an NFT, depending on what you guys are willing to offer, or maybe some other stablecoin rewards and stuff like that. So we don't put so much pressure on the token. That's something
Yeah,
I wanted to just drop in. And maybe if that's already in the works, it's fine. But if not, maybe they should start thinking towards the light as well.
definitely. I'll talk to them about that. Even like a meditation reward would be awesome. Like after you're done working out, a cool down reward. That would be cool
Of
too.
course,
Yeah.
of
So I'll
course, of
definitely
course.
bring that back. It's funny. I was going to a concert the other day and I was walking, and I probably like parking was really far and I had to walk about a mile to get to the concert. And this group of people was next to me and they're like, "Oh my god, I wish I had that app." And I'm like, "The one that pays you to walk?" And they're like, "Yes, that's it. That's it." So think about that. I'm just randomly in DC walking to a concert and people are talking about it. So when I talk about, I think that this is going to work towards mass adoption. I mean, think about all our kids playing video games, right? All of our little kids are playing video games. Like everybody's doing the play to earn, like video games, definitely working towards mass adoption. Move to earn now is definitely working towards mass adoption. So I just think it's so cool.
It is, it is. I mean, it's something different and new, and what a lot of us would like to see take shape in regards to the crypto space we are currently in. Thank you so much, Joanne, and you've done an amazing
Thank
job. I'm also
you. I
thanking you
appreciate it.
for the
You've been too
opportunity as
kind.
well.
Alrighty, next up we have Aisha.
Hi, Aisha. How are you?
Thank you. I'm quite fantastic. What about you?
I am great.
Okay. I want to know that will users have access to any AI trainer or personal real life trainer who can motivate and instruct the user how to properly exercise?
So, are you asking if people can still use this when they're working out with a trainer that has them to motivate them to exercise?
Yes.
Of course you can. I mean, you can use this any way that you want to. It's totally your choice. You'll be able to get your points and your rewards if you're working out by yourself or if you're working out with the trainer. That's totally up to you.
Actually, I'm asking about the app that will users have access to to have any AI trainer or personal real life trainer in the app which can motivate and instruct the user how to properly exercise.
Oh, are you talking about like in the app if there's going to be a trainer that
Yeah,
actually helps you? That is a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. And I don't think so, but everybody that's listening right now, I think she just gave you the next hot item that needs to be on a Move to Earn app. So you actually could have videos or a real personal trainer that teaches you how to properly work out and motivates you while you're working out. And you're earning your points and you're earning your stamina and you're getting your lucky points and you're getting your comfort points and you're buying your watches and you're getting your boost packs and you have a trainer there. I mean, you're genius. Seriously.
Thank you.
Great idea.
Okay.
I'll definitely take that back to the team because that is a bomb idea. You're on point.
Okay, that's great. Okay, I also want to know that will GymMove app work with fitness wearables? I mean, will the app be able to collect activity data from fitness wearable like Samsung Galaxy Watch, Apple Watch, etc.?
Well, if it's downloadable on your iPhone, I would assume that you'd be able to download it on your iWatch as well, right? I mean, I don't have an Apple Watch, so I don't know how interchangeable apps are. Do you have one? Does anybody have one? Anybody know? I would assume that
Um,
anything that you can have an app on that you would be able to download it onto, right? Doesn't that make sense?
I
I'm
didn't see
talking about
anything in the
the
white paper
activity
regarding.
data
Okay.
that can be downloaded.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to find that out if it could be downloaded onto an Apple Watch or not. I don't know how Apple Watches work because I don't have one. But if you could download apps onto them, I would think so. I don't know. I don't want to give you incorrect information though.
Okay. Last question from my side. As exercise without proper nutrition alone won't be enough for achieving fitness goal. So I was wondering that will GymMove app also guide the users regarding proper nutrition?
At this point, I don't see anything about that at all, but I think that is another see, look at you have all the good ideas. There definitely needs to be something that encompasses all health and body, mind, body, soul, wellness. So that would be a wonderful feature to add because you're right. What's it matter if you're working out and then you go eat 10 cheeseburgers at McDonald's, right? It's not going to really do you any good. So there should be some kind of a bonus or a point system that helps you track and also, helps you stay motivated to eat healthy along with working out. Great idea. I'll take that back to the team.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for answering.
Thank you. And great questions. Very brilliant.
Thanks, Aisha. Western, you're next.
Hey, Jonah. Great
Hey, how are
explanations
you?
so far. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm
Hope the storm
excellent.
isn't cold. Well, you're doing a great job for representative. Actually, some of the questions you intended, you wrote down, are some of the questions I asked. But first things first. How many watches are in circulation right now? Do you have any idea?
I don't have any idea how many are in circulation. If you want me to DM, I can actually ask, but I don't know how many
Okay,
are in circulation right now. Here, I'll DM really quick if you want me to. Some of these
sure. So,
are easy to DM. How many?
so now that's going on, here's my next question. Um, how would you be partnering with strategic gyms? For example, if I go to a gym, I get to earn my points faster, and would exercising indoors and exercising outdoors increase the rate at which I gain my points? Would there be a difference?
Well, I think if you're, I mean, I'm just assuming at this point, but if you're outside and it's really hot and your heart rate gets beating faster and it's monitor your body is working out harder because of the heat, I would imagine that yeah, you would be earning more than if you were in a gym and it was cool and maybe your body wasn't under the same stress level. But that's only me making an assumption on those types of conditions. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I actually had that in mind. Okay,
Yeah.
here's my next question. Um, we already talked about the hacks. Do you have any idea what company made the watches?
I don't know what company made the watches. I don't know if they're made in house by current, their current tech developers, or if they're made by someone else that just does NFTs. I can find out for you. Any questions like this, you can just go, there's a whole team there to answer any types of questions. You guys have had some great questions. A
Right.
lot,
So,
actually, your questions were a lot better than I was prepared for, so I apologize, and I feel a little
yeah,
embarrassed,
that's okay.
honestly.
We actually do
Um,
a very detailed research before attending any AMAs. So here's the next question. Um for now, you intend to put these watches as are they going to be connected to our phones in any way? Okay, still about the hacks. Is there a price for what happens when these watches accidentally gets damaged? Say, for example, doing an exercise and then say I fall down and then I hit the watch. What happens then?
oh, well, the watches are NFTs. So they would actually be on your phone. Oh, and there's in circulation, there's 950. I don't know if he understands me. I don't know if he's telling me that there's 950 watches or 954 watches in circulation, or if there's been 954 people that have contributed. I don't think that's the question. I think he's talking about contributors. Now, how
All
many
right.
watches total? Hold on 1 second. Let me let me word it differently.
All right. So I understand now that the watches are NFTs. All right.
Yes.
So these NFTs are say connected to some kind of device, right?
Right, they would be connected to your smartphone. So you would have to
Okay.
have,
Okay.
so you would have to have internet to, be able to
Uh,
access it.
yeah, and those smartphones have to have those like I heard Mazzy Mike mention a Samsung phone. It usually has some body sensors, right?
Right.
All right. So here's a question: do you in the near future or in the far future, for example, my phone doesn't have that kind of body sensor equipment. Can I just get one? I believe there are some. I found some on YouTube where you actually could use some kind of tweaking and then get some body sensor on your device, and then it works just as fine as a Samsung phone after you connect it through the USB port. So would your app be integrating into this? Would you be allowing those kind of tweaks to participate in this your program?
Yeah, it looks like at this point that as long as you have the NFT, you have internet and you have the NFT watch, you're able to use it. And earlier we were talking about you were talking about also if it breaks. So with this, there's stamina, you get the stamina of your smartwatch. So although it doesn't like physically break, your smartwatch will have 100 stamina points at the beginning. So running loses 5 stamina points. And when your stamina points drop below 5, your smartwatch can't be used anymore. So you're going to have to reboot your stamina points. So you can't like physically break your watch, but there are things that you'll have to do to boost your watch
Yeah.
in
So my
theory.
Telegram was cutting me. My Telegram was cutting me, so I didn't get the part where you said the watch was an NFT. I'm just discovering that now. Okay. Let
Okay.
me think.
Sorry about
Here's
that. I know it's kind of confusing.
here's what's next. What countries are you guys putting a stronghold in now? From what country are you starting in, and what other countries do you have in mind? How do you intend to move?
Oh, they plan on marketing all over the world. From as is the team comes from all over the world, and you know, at this point, crypto is basically worldwide. So they definitely plan. That's one of the number one questions that I get asked in every AMA. It's how do you plan on getting out there and reaching people in every single country? And it's so important. In real estate, it's location, 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 right? In crypto, it's community, community, community. And you definitely have to build a community and you have to expand it to people from all over the world. And so that's definitely something that they will be working on. And, there are members on the team from all over the world, and that will definitely help with that.
All right. Here is one suggestion. This is my last statement here. Would you be adding rock climbing? I believe rock climbing is a very strenuous activity compared to the other ones you mentioned. Would you
Oh
be
yeah.
adding climbing?
Well, rock climbing, you're getting your heart rate up. So I know that it says like running and cycling and whatever jogging, but if you get your heart rate up, your heart rate's up. You know what I mean? So yeah, rock climbing is a great activity. I actually love to go climbing, and I think it's very fun to like belay and off of cliffs and stuff like that. Like that's an awesome activity. So there's no reason why you wouldn't. I mean, maybe it'd be a little dangerous if you're paying attention to your phone while rock climbing, but there's no reason why it shouldn't work as long as you have it strapped to you, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
just remembered
okay.
something.
Hey, here we go. All right, so he understood. So we have, we know we have the 4 models available, and the first batch will be 500 NFTs of each watch, and they look super cool. Um, let me send this to, who can I send this to?
These 500 NFTs, are they locked? Is it a locked in or is it going to be inflationary?
Are they? I mean, I'm assuming they're going to be an NFT asset, but
Yeah,
I
as
don't
you
want.
said,
If
you
there's
intend to
only
reach.
500 of each,
Yeah, it's not
I'm
going to
they're
go
going
around
to
the world.
appreciate. Let me see. Let me see how much is minting now that I have him on. How much is minting per watch? And then I can send this.
All right, Joanna. I'm going to have to drop off here. I'm going to just
Okay.
definitely ask the rest of the questions in the group. I believe I'll get more precise answers there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Any questions you can ask in the group. I apologize if I
No, no, no,
wasn't
no, no.
able to answer anything. Like I said,
You're doing a great
I'm
job.
having to get everything translated, so and so I apologize. I'm doing the
No, it's
best with
fine.
the information that was available to me. So
It's fine.
thank you.
Great job. Over to you, Noah. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks for the questions. Next up, we have Sayed.
Hi, Said. How are you?
Yeah, hi. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. No. So on your white paper, I have read that users will be able to earn cryptocurrencies or NFTs by walking, running, or cycling. So I was
Yes.
wondering that which cryptocurrencies will be offered as a rewards for walking or running or doing these activities.
Which cryptocurrencies will be offered as rewards?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
Will it be
the
crypto?
the the gem token, the GYM token will be offered as rewards. Yes.
Okay, okay. So moving to my next question. So I was wondering that how often will users be able to claim the rewards?
Let me ask that.
Will it be, I mean, will it be on weekly basis or daily basis?
Let me see. Okay. Okay, so it looks like with the rewards that depending on the smartwatch, you should be able to get them instantly. So if you're working out for 30 minutes, you'll be able to get with your first version of your smartwatch, you'll be able to get 1 to 3 tokens, GYM tokens for 30 minutes of exercising. So then your smartwatch plus, you'll earn 4 to 7 tokens for 40 minutes of exercising. With your smartwatch pro, you'll get 8 to 11 tokens for 50 minutes of exercising, and your smartwatch pro max G, you'll get 12 to 15 gym tokens for 60 minutes of exercising, and you're going to get those instantly. Like,
Wonderful, wonderful. So I was wondering that will users be able to set their daily or weekly fitness goal on your GymMove app?
Let's see. And also we talked about earlier about fusing, the fusing feature. So you'll be able to fuse two smartwatches together to create a whole new, better smartwatch. So that's kind of interesting. But I haven't been answered about the fitness goal as of yet.
Okay, regarding this fusioning process, I was wondering that will all the watches, users will be able to fuse all the watches, or only the watches of the same category or rarity level will be able to, will only be able to combine to get a new upgraded watch?
I do not know. We'll have to learn about that as we go. 'Cause that's something that was just brought up. Let's see. Fusioning. So you'll be able to merge two smartwatches and create a better one. That's basically all the information that they gave me.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
final quick question. Noah also asked about this, but on your roadmap I've read that you will be developing an anti-cheat BM mechanism. So I was wondering that I want to understand that how will this anti-cheat heart rate mechanism work, and how will it prevent the users from cheating or misusing the app by various methods which Noah already discussed.
Yeah, the anti-cheat mechanism. How will that work? Let's ask. I think you should get extra points for walking your dog. I think that would be cool. All right, I'm waiting for an answer.
Over to you, Noah. You can allow anyone else to ask the
Yeah,
question.
sure. Yeah, thank you, Sayed. Let's move on to DOJ.
Hi, TOJ. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
Very well. I have a question. I'd like to ask. I want to know if since this project is all about exercising and keeping fit. I was just thinking, will this project um, will the team organize like a form of exercising events in Sweden? I think that was where you said the team is based. Like real life physical activity in form of an event, and then it could be probably live streamed or something. In order to get users to actively participate, and it could be a mean of promotion for the project.
That would be really cool. That's like, with gaming platforms, my daughter, she's a big gamer and she likes to stream and people watch her play games and she watches people play games. So basically it would be like the same thing but with working out, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Know what else would be really cool too? Is if say you're working out and then you want to have the social aspect of it, so you just take your phone and you're like click, you take a picture of yourself and then all of a sudden you mint it, you turn it into an NFT, you put it online
That would
and
be
then
awesome.
boom.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, that would be
That
awesome. That's a brilliant idea.
yeah. See all the
But
great ideas we come up with together, like,
excellent stuff.
brainstorming.
And excellent stuff.
Seriously.
Yep. But then that was just what I wanted to ask if the team has thought of this.
At this point, I don't believe they have, but I'll definitely let them know that would be cool. Even sponsoring different activities. There's all types of like, races or triathlons or, so many cool things that could be done with this and it could be live streamed.
It's all gonna make the project more fun, and all that.
Absolutely. Anything to make it more fun and more interactive and to bring new blood into crypto. I think that's key. Like for me, I love the blending of passions. Like the fitness industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and the crypto industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And there you are, you're blending two industries together and two different passions together. You know, working out, fitness, and crypto. So to me, it's just a beautiful thing, and it's a great way to bring new blood into it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Noah.
Yeah, thanks for the question.
Oh, okay. So for the anti-cheat measures, they are currently updating this. We will have the best app and the best security. And as soon as it's ready, we'll request a CertTech audit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with Dennis for the next question.
Okay.
Okay, Noah, thank you so much. Hey, Joanna, how are you?
Hi, Dennis. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Okay, so I have a question. For fueling the smartwatches, do they need to be of same kind? Like if I have smartwatch in and smartwatch plus, so can I fuse these two watches to get a better one, or they need to have a similar kind of smartwatches?
So it doesn't say, but I can ask. All it says is that you can fuse smartwatches together to make a better smartwatch. But it doesn't give any types of details on, if they have to be the same. But to me, it makes the most sense that to get a better smartwatch, you would want to fuse two different ones together. Otherwise, you're just fusing two of the same thing. I mean, that's just not logical to me, right? So I'm going to assume. Oops. Wow, I'm getting an echo. I'm sorry.
Okay, go on.
I can ask, but I think it's safe to assume that you would be fusing two different smartwatches together. But fusing smartwatches.
Okay, and how much time does our smartwatch needs for leveling up? And can we decrease this process with anything like paying extra tokens or extra credits for it?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the first part of your question?
Yeah, I was saying that how much time does our smartwatch need for leveling up?
How much time does it need for leveling up?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much time it needs for leveling up. Let me see. Leveling up helps you increase the maximum of your stats. Let me see how long, if it talks about how long it takes. Okay. It doesn't really talk about much about leveling up, except for you're able to increase your maximum stats. We could talk about the watch energy though, because that's kind of like leveling up. Do you want to hear a little bit more about the watch energy?
No, I got it. You have described it earlier, so I was listening in the AMA from the beginning. I have one more last thing to ask from you. Actually, I'm getting echo from, I don't know, from your side or?
It started echoing really bad on my side a second ago. Let me see if I could fix it.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better now. Okay. Actually, yeah, if we talk about running, walking, or cycling, we need our legs to work out for us. But I'm curious to know if there is a disabled person who can't walk like normal people do. There are some manual wheelchairs which a disabled person can move it from his hands. So for going from one place to another, so will there be anything for these disabled persons to move and earn from it?
Well, if they get their heart rate up, I would assume that they would be able to earn from it as long as their heart rate is going. I mean, I guess it depends on how disabled the person is. Like if it's a disabled person that can move their arms and move their body and they can just, do exercises that way, then yeah, absolutely they can use it. But if it's somebody that's completely paralyzed, I think it would be a real challenge.
Yeah, that's great. And thank you so much for answering the questions.
Oh, thank you. That was a very interesting question. Also, there's a couple of things that we didn't bring up or that I forgot to bring up. So, just a little bit on the roadmap. Just to let you guys know, there are going to be bridging to Ethereum and Polygon. That'll be in stage 3 and 4 of the roadmap. And also, they do plan on making it a DAO in stage 4. The anti-cheat BPM, that is at the very beginning of the roadmap. Listing on CMC and CMG, that'll be on 2 to 4 of the roadmap. Run open beta will be on stages 2 to 4, open marketplace 2 to 4. New function, exercising together 3 to 4. And then I had skipped ahead to bridging to Ethereum and Polygon because that caught my eye. That stages 3 to 4. So those were just some things that I forgot to mention earlier. So I just wanted to tell you guys.
Yeah, no worries. And we are at the end of the AMA, Joanna. So I want to thank you again for being with us today. And we enjoyed hearing about, the project, and you did a great job speaking.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm sorry I didn't have an answer for every single question. You guys had some great ones. I really appreciate it, and I will take all the feedback. I will bring all the feedback and all the questions and comments, and please visit the socials, and I really appreciate your time. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Joanna. Take care.
Thanks. No, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.